the crew in lane 1, Marin, have left. The crew in lane 6, LBRA, has left. And the crews in lanes San Diego Rowing Club have left, and so have so have Ashland. Willamette are gone. And Potomac have left. Get it.
It starts. This is another one of those staggered starts, and first off the line in lane number 1 was Marin. They were followed by Long Beach Rowing Association, then the San Diego Rowing Club, Ashland, Willamette, and Potomac. Just checking the lane assignments without regard to their current positions. Marin in lane number 1, Willamette is in lane number 2, Ashland in lane 3, lane 4 is occupied by Potomac, lane 5 is held by San Diego Rowing Club, and lane 6 is held by the Long Beach Rowing Association. Marin first off the line, followed by Long Beach Rowing Association, San Diego Rowing Club. Then we had Ashland, Willamette, and Potomac in our staggered start. It appears that Marin has continued to hold their first place lead. They were first off the line, and at the moment nobody seems to be challenging them. Their closest challenger and open water back is the crew in lane number 3. That would be Ashland. Ashland went off 4th, but is not closing any ground, at least not at the moment. Ashland just had to turn into the wind to keep themselves righted and in their lane. And that certainly does not aid and abet their progress towards the first place Marin crew in lane number 1. All the way on the outside, Long Beach Rowing Association has begun to make a slight move. As was mentioned by one of the race analysts earlier, they definitely need to have a position set when they get inside that 500 meters to go mark, because of the low tide and the currents being what they are. It's really tough to make up any ground. Marin still on the front on lane number 1. It appears that Long Beach is making a little bit of a run. In the 3rd position continues to be Ashland. This is Marin. They do in fact have a relatively substantial lead over the crew in the far outside lane. That would be Long Beach Rowing Club. In lane number 3, Ashland continues to hold their position. With lane number 4, Potomac, and lane number 5, Willamette, trailing this pack. And just as I said that, the San Diego Rowing Club seemed to have a little bit of a problem and made a bit of a right-hand turn, and that slowed their progress. This is Marin along the shoreline, and without regard to the fact that they were the first off the line, indicating that they would be the weakest crew in the handicap situation, they have definitely shown that that is not the case. The oldest crew, I stand corrected. Oldest and now apparently most efficient. Although on the far outside, Long Beach Rowing Club, Rowing Association, is beginning to close some ground. We'll have to see who has what left in the tank here. In lane number 3, Ashland has continued to maintain their position, but the San Diego Rowing Club is beginning to move up on them a little bit. Potomac and Willamette trailing. We could get into a bit of a boat race here. Marin still on the lead. On the far outside, Long Beach Rowing Association pulling hard, trying to catch up. That is Ashland in the 3rd position, going outside the San Diego Rowing Club. Inside of them is Potomac and Willamette trailing. Well, we'll see if Marin has enough. We'll see if Long Beach has anything left. Right now, Marin is about 3/4 of a boat length, maybe even a full boat length ahead of Long Beach Rowing Association, with Ashland apparently moving into that 3rd position. Then there is a substantial amount of open water back to San Diego Rowing Club, currently being challenged by Potomac. As a matter of fact, Potomac just passed San Diego Rowing Club with 100 meters to go, and trailing is Willamette. Our apparent winner is going to be Marin. Then outside we go to the Long Beach Rowing Association and Ashland. Those 3 crews appear to be the ones moving forward in this City of San Diego Cup Men's Club A heat. We have a B heat to go, and that'll be next up.
Powering up, trying to make up their handicap. So there's quite a gap separating these crews, at least 200 meters at the moment between the crews in the lead.